Hello, welcome. I'm Pia Jyoti Kachru on ITV Gold, and today on Face to Face we have with us a star, a 17-year-old newly published author, poetry expert. Her name is Naischa Puri. She is a rising senior this year who's passionate about music and different types of writing, including, of course, poetry and songwriting. Along with this, she is a very talented singer and dancer who loves to express herself through her creativity. So let me welcome Naischa Puri. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. You know, it's like really, I feel it's amazing to be with you. So tell me, when did you first realize that you wanted to become a writer?
That's a tough question. I have kind of always been writing little snippets wherever I go. If I have a thought that I find really compelling and I want to look more into it, the best way I think to do that is to just write about it and see where your mind takes you. So I wouldn't say there's like a specific time that I started writing, but kind of throughout my life it's developed into something that I find really meaningful to me.
All right, Naischa, my question to you is, can you just tell us about your book?
Sure, of course. So thank you. This is my first book. It's a poetry book. It's called polysyndeton. Polysyndeton is a writing device, which just means that there's a collection of a running of conjunctions, like and, for example. And the book is the polysyndeton because each of the poems is something different, a different theme that is connected by the conjunction that is this book. And each of them touches on topics like the human condition, time, growing up, relationships, lots of experiences like that. And there's 12 poems in here, and each of them I've been kind of putting together for the past few months to maybe a year. And they're from my heart, so I'm very proud of them.
So tell me, when you finished writing this book, how did you feel about it? It's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about it?
I was really happy. I wasn't sure where they were going to go really, but I knew that I had something that should be something, and so I just decided to take the next steps and publish it and go all the way.
And I'm wondering, you are so young. What has motivated you? At your age, kids want to do a lot of other things, and they get, some of them get even distracted. They don't want to be doing anything, writing, poetry, nothing. So what motivated you to do all this?
Well, I've always been sort of an artistic person. Ever since I can remember, I've been writing songs and playing music, and I play a couple of instruments. So art has always been something in my life that I'm very interested in, and I love to do. And so writing for me is very liberating, and it's been a part of my life that I'm not okay, I have to write now. It's kind of just I'm living my life, and I'm maybe I should write. It's never been something that has been stressful for me or anything like that. It's always been something that I can find myself. It's sort of a meditation, it's therapeutic for me. So that's why I kind of kept on doing it, and I'm glad that this could come out of it.
Wow, you know what? I would definitely like to see the cover one more time, and that the book looks as it looks amazing. So tell me, where can people, get it if people are interested in buying it? So where can they get it?
So for right now, it's available on Amazon or Kindle if you'd like to read online. Also on Amazon though. And soon I'm hoping for it to be available at Barnes & Nobles as well. So Barnes & Noble as well. So if you're interested or you have a Barnes & Noble near you, this should be available for you there.
Naischa, you are such a young author. So, and I'm sure there are a lot of young authors like you out there, and they have been writing and they have been doing stuff. But especially for you, I want you to tell all our ITV Gold viewers about, especially the younger ones, the younger generation who is into writing. What message would you want to give them?
I would say start writing, and if you've already started, keep writing. I know it's something that you can kind of forget about. And actually, I have a poetry workshop coming up soon for kids from the ages of 4 to 11, and I basically teach them the basics of poetry and writing, and my goal there is to introduce writing to students who might not know that that's even something that they're interested in, because for me, I kind of realized that this was something I wanted to take very seriously a little bit later in my life, and so I was thinking maybe if I had the opportunity to start young or earlier, that would have been really exciting for me, and so I want to bring that opportunity to kids and see if they really do like writing, they can keep doing that throughout their life. And it's good for you, I think. When you write, you're kind of just letting go, and I think that's something that's beautiful.
You know, it's really amazing to talk to you and hear that you have this popular poetry workshop, which is, I believe it's very popular.
Yeah, we had
right?
some really good reviews
so
last year.
Tell us a little bit more about the workshop. You know, where is it? What are the timings? Who can come for the poetry workshop? So just let's talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so the first day is going to be July 25th, and it goes on for 3 days. It's about an hour every day from 12 to 1 on Zoom. So it's really easy to get involved. You don't have to travel very far, just to a computer and click on a link. And yeah, we'll talk about lots of things. Like I said, the basics of poetry, writing, and towards the end we do a poetry competition. So if you're interested, you can submit a poem, and then we'll read through them, and there's some prizes.
So you know, talking about this poetry workshop, I know you have been running it for a few years now. What is it?
Yeah, this is, I believe, our second year. So if you're interested in joining the workshop, there's a link on giftedgabber.com, giftedgabber, GABBER.com. And I love doing it every year. It's been a really enjoyable experience for me because I like working with little kids, and it's something that I can talk about for hours. Writing is something I do all the time. So I hope that you join, and I'm excited and looking forward to seeing everyone there.
You know what, Naischa, I feel we all are proud of you for doing what you are doing at this very young age. You are trying to do what probably even I can do, you know, things like that. But I wanted to ask you just a fun question. You know, if you have been given a day to spend with some other author, who would that author be?
Wow. Right now there's a couple of authors that I'm reading. I'm reading some Sally Rooney right now. She wrote one of my favorite books called Normal People. I like that book because it's profound in a way that's not overbearing, and I like that about it, and there's a way that you can like search for the deeper meaning. Yeah, I think she's actually somebody that I would be interested in speaking to right now. Or Zadie Smith, but she's kind of different. I'm not done with her book just yet, but I know that she has a very interesting and unique way of writing.
So, and can you just tell us, like, what are your future plans? What do you want to do? You want to become just an author, or do you want to do this as a side thing? And what do you want to do?
Well, up till now in my life, this has kind of been something that's ongoing. So to think of this as like my full-blown career, I haven't really thought about that yet, but I do know that one day I hope to publish a novel, and I want to keep writing. I'm not sure yet if that's going to be like my main thing or a side thing, but I know that it's something that I will never stop.
I would want you to one more time show your book again, and you can, you know, a little bit say again, you know, Renee, don't cut this. Hold on. For you, just leave it. And Naischa, you know, what I would want you to do again one more time for the people who just joined us now, I would want you to show this book cover again to them and say a little bit more about it, and where can they get the book from?
Right, so you can purchase this on Amazon if you look up Polly Sindleton and Naischa Puri. I'll hold it up again for the spelling. I know it's a little bit of a complicated word, but on Amazon you can get it a paperback like this, or on Kindle, which is an online version of the text, and soon to be available at Barnes & Noble. So if you have a Barnes & Noble near you, you'll be able to find this coming very soon.
All right, and also about the poetry workshop.
Right, and the poetry workshop, if you're interested in joining, it's for kids from ages 4 to 11. You'll find a link to join this workshop on giftedgabber.com, gifted, Gifted, Gabber, Gabber.com. And it's going to happen from July 25th to July 27th from 12 to 1 in the afternoon for 3 days, like I said.
You know, Naischa, I know that you are multi-talented. You sing, you dance, you play, you do a lot of other activities. So would you want to sing?
All along it was a fever, a cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air and said, show me something. He said, if you dare come a little closer. Oh. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh. Oh, now tell me, now tell me, now tell me, now you know. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, and you know, it was an absolute pleasure talking to you, and once again wishing you all the best for your future, and all the best with your book. Thank you so much, Naischa.